Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to my channel and for coming back for another Lock and Life Vibes. We're going to do a little story time right now, guys. Um, I'm coming to you today from the comfort of my bed. And the reason for that is I'm so exhausted. I'm so exhausted. For the past week, I have been doing keto. Started on June 7th, June 9th. Take your time, girl. Started on June 18th, last Monday. Of course, they say the first week you lose a lot of water weight. And needless to say, who cares? Weight is weight, right? Weight is weight. So in the first week, I lost 9 pounds. Woo! I'm excited. It's all for me, and I'm glad about that. What made me want to do the keto diet? Or should I say keto lifestyle change, because that's what it is. I'm in it for the long haul because let's start at the beginning, shall we? August 2017, my family and I uprooted from New Jersey to Hampton, Virginia. And since we have been here, it's been almost a year. Yeah, 2 months it'll be in August. August the 24th, it will be a year. I absolutely love it here. Still fairly new, still learning my way around, but nonetheless, I absolutely love it here. Needless to say, 10 months, in 10 months, your girl put on 30 pounds. 30 whole entire pounds. It's all in my face, it's all in my midsection, it's just all over the place. And I just need to do something about it. I needed to do something about this. And so I did some research, a lot of research. I didn't want to just do no fly-by-night type of diet, or I didn't want to, do something that's going to have me yo-yoing and up and down and all that stuff. I want to do something that is consistent, that is safe, that is healthy, and that's going to make me feel better about myself. I'm almost 50 years old. A few more months. Well, we're half a year in, so January I'll be 50 years old, and I got to get this off. I can't be, coming into 50 with all of this. So I'm working on it. So that first week I did my research. It's been a couple of months. I did some work research, and what I discovered was what really pushed me to say this is what I wanted to do, try for myself, was I looked at a slide. They had a slide up, and they showed a slide of somebody who is addicted to heroin. They showed a slide of their brain, and then they showed a slide of a person who consumes a lot of carbohydrates in the form of sugars, breads, and things of that nature. And they put their brain up right next to the heroin addicted brain, and the brains look exactly the same. So I've always known that sugar was a drug and it was highly addictive, but to come off of it and my body going through all kinds of changes and trying to fight me and being angry because I'm not giving it a sandwich or a cookie or a snack or some bread, or or anything that's McDonald's, any type of fast food nugget, flour breaded, fried, anything. I'm not giving it any of that. And let me tell you guys, I feel amazing. Mental clarity. I haven't had this type of mental clarity in years. I mean, it's times where I could go from my bedroom to the kitchen to get me some water or get something to drink. And I find myself in the kitchen standing in the middle of the floor like, what I'm doing in here? Total brain fog. Or I could be talking to somebody, having a conversation about somebody and want to get a good deep point across, and then automatically it's just snatched from me. So the mental clarity has been amazing. Glucose has a way of just slowly but surely destroying us. Just literally destroying us, causing all types of diseases. Since the body is so accustomed to and used to burning carbohydrates in the form of fats that turns to fats and sugar and fats, like carbohydrates in the form of bread or in the form of processed meats, processed foods, carbohydrates in the form of cakes and snacks and cookies and sugar. What it does is the body uses that, it burns that, uses it as fuel. It don't burn nothing. It uses that glucose, that sugar, those starches as fuel, and then it finds somewhere to store itself on your body as fat. So I'm tired of fat taking a residency in my temple. I'm tired of it. I'm over it. So the first week was great. Not only am I doing the keto lifestyle change, I'm also doing intermittent fasting, and that what that means is some people will they'll have a window for the time that they eat, and then they'll have a long window for the time that they don't eat, including their sleep time. So the time that you sleep at night is included in your fasting time, because when you sleep, you are, in hindsight, you are fasting because you're not consuming anything. So mine is, I started out with 16:8. I would fast for 16 hours, and I would have an 8-hour window to eat. I would normally break fast, have breakfast, that's all it is breaking fast. I would have that around 2, and I'll have my last meal around 6, and then I'm in the process of fasting again until the next day at 2 o'clock. So once all the carbs and the the bad carbs, the sugar, your insulin levels aren't spiked, and your body is adjusting and adapting to this new way of eating, where what you've done, you've lowered your carbohydrates, and you're only getting your carbohydrates from vegetables. You're not getting it from bread and flour and pasta and rice and wheat. You're not getting it from there. You're getting it solely from your vegetables. So your carb grams daily should be low. Your protein grams should be moderate, and your fat grams should be high. Who who don't like to eat fat? Who don't like bacon? Who don't like bacon? Who don't like steak? Who don't like eggs with cheese and guacamole, or avocado and pico de gallo? Ooh, who don't like chicken, baked chicken, grilled chicken? So this is how you eat, and you are upping. You're flipping it. You're flipping it. Where all our lives we're told, make sure your fat intake is low, and your protein intake is high. And let me tell you something, too much protein and you don't have muscle and stuff like that to build it on, to burn that off, it's going to turn to glucose too. Another thing I learned is every single time we put something in our mouth, it spikes insulin levels. So if you know your insulin level is going to be spiked and you put cookies, you got a whole stack of cookies, and I'm not talking about not snacking. I'm not being this is my journey. This is a part of my journey within my journey, is to get healthy from the inside out. I've also noticed my hair got thicker. I don't know what that's about. I really don't know what that's about, but look it up, y'all. Keto and your hair getting thicker. My hair got thicker. My nails are getting stronger. It's only been a week. So, I mean, I'm sure over time I'm going to see some really great benefits. The downside of it is that since sugar is a drug, and since bad carbohydrates, bread, pastas, rice, things of that nature, ultimately turn into sugar, and you're getting sugar in abundance, what I found out is, my body was being depleted of the sugars and the, you know, bad carbs and all this, years of bad eating, years and years and years and years and years of bad eating, just terrible eating. I mean, people that know me know I like to eat. I've always, I've always loved to eat. I love food. I mean, it made me happy. Literally, my relationship with food was very dysfunctional. It was very dysfunctional. I mean, it was dysfunctional because I didn't enjoy my food. I just I didn't realize that I was being dictated to, because that's what happened when you eat. Sugar begets sugar. It wants it. It craves it. Just like heroin craves heroin. It craves more of it. So when your insulin levels spike like that, and you have, you know, you have a high carb, high sugar diet, your body's just gonna, it keeps you hungry. Like, you're never sad. It never satisfies. It never it never satisfies. And I literally fed it what it wanted. Like, I gave into that. I gave into it. I didn't understand the cravings. I didn't understand what was going on in my body. I just gave into it and just ate, just ate everything. Another thing is I love to cook. So I'm tasting, and you know, I got all this food cooked. I mean, cooking unnecessary stuff, like cooking stuff that don't even go with stuff just because I want this too. So, I mean, in my research, I'm looking at all of this. I'm looking at this, and I'm like, my brain is just like the brain that's addicted to heroin. We got to do something about this. We got to do something about this. So, I purpose in my heart. You have to, like, you have to make this a lifestyle change. You do. You have to make this a lifestyle change. And this is the conversation I had with myself. You got to do something. That was just the research part that I did. So now I'm going into it. I'm like, I got to do these before pictures because I want to see my progress. Guys, when I tell you, I was so heartbroken. My son, I got him to take a front view because, you know, you really can't. I mean, if you standing in a long mirror, you can see yourself. But since I put all this weight on, I didn't even really even care to look at myself because I was just like, girl, you just, I didn't really care to look at myself. So obviously I didn't, because when he took the picture, he took a front view, he took a side view, he took a back view, and, you know, he went on his way. So I'm in my phone, I'm uploading, um, well, uploading to my iCloud videos from the phone to edit, and I come across these pictures. He just took these before pictures, and when I tell you, I went to a sunken place. I immediately went to a sunken place. I'm like seeing myself for the first time, seeing what my husband been seeing, and seeing what my children have been seeing, and seeing what my friends have been seeing. I mean, of course, in clothes, but just seeing it, and I bust out in tears. I bust out in tears, like, oh no, girl, you got a pre-diabetic body. You have a body that's predisposed to getting all types of sicknesses and things for you. You have to change this. You got to become the change you want to see. You got to change this. You have to change this, Tracy. You have to change this. You have to make up in your, well, you've already did the research, and of course I did the research before I even looked at what I was working with. You know, I mean, even just thinking about it now, it's just bringing tears to my eyes because I couldn't believe that I allowed myself to go that far. So, of course, learned behavior is not always hard, not always easy to break. It says it takes 21 days. Well, this is what I've heard. I don't know who the writer of it is, this quote is, but they said it takes 21 days to break a habit. Well, prayerfully. The way me and my relationship with God is set up, and I know how to get a prayer through. Lord, you have to give me the strength to do this, because my mind is made up. I don't have 21 days. Okay, I'm looking at my before pictures, and I don't have 21 days. And so yes, June the 18th, that was Monday. That was last Monday because it's only been a week. I went to Trader Joe's, and I got shopped differently. Um, of course, you can eat the same type of meats, but you want to make sure you don't want to eat nothing processed, no processed foods, no vegetable oils and things of that nature. You want to include fat in your diet. So you want to get stuff like MCT oil like this. This is just coconut oil. It's an MCT oil, but it helps you to get into ketosis. I don't know if you guys can see that. And I'm not sponsored by these people or none of that beautiful stuff. But it's been really great. I use that MCT oil, and when I break fast with a bulletproof coffee. I don't know if you guys ever heard of that, but a bulletproof coffee is black coffee with, I use 3 tablespoons, well, 2 tablespoons of grass-fed butter. Now I know it sounds disgusting, but listen, because I need these fats coming off this fast. Um, 2 tablespoons of grass-fed butter, 2 tablespoons of heavy cream. I use a little bit of stevia, and I use my immersion blender, and I blend that together, and I put in a tablespoon of the MCT oil, liquid energy, and I'm good until 4 o'clock. I'm so good until 4 o'clock. So I've just been putting things into practice. I have not craved any bread. I haven't craved any sandwiches, and I think it's because in my mind I've already made my mind up. I mean, those pictures really broke my heart. Broke my heart. Like, where's the whole person that's inside of this? You know, we gotta let her out. Like, you just literally just took over. Mm-mm. So that's my story time, guys. I'm doing a lifestyle change. I'm going on this lock journey, and I'm also changing my life from the inside out. Like I said, I did know this, and I want you guys to Google it, because I'm not gonna just tell you something, and I don't remember the site that I got it for. So that's from. So that's why I'm telling you guys to Google keto diet and hair thickening. My roots, guys. I mean, my hair that got so thick. Y'all see I got this big old clip in there, but that's because it's normally would be time for me to do a retwist. But like I said, guys, another I'm gonna hold on for another 2 weeks now, because last week it was 3 weeks. So I'm gonna hold on for another 2 weeks. But thanks for taking the time to listen to my story time. I'm on this thing. I lost 9 pounds. Of course, like I said, you know, like they say, it more than likely was water weight. But guess what? It's off me. I was carrying it around, water weight or not. I was carrying it around, and now it's off of me. And I feel great. I feel great, and I'm just gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going, guys. I'm gonna keep going. Okay, so you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Until the next time. Oh, I can't leave without telling you guys to please like, comment, smash that subscribe button. Make sure you hit the notification so that when I upload the Lock and Life Vibes, you will be notified, and you won't miss anything.